Hello everybody, welcome back to Scrappy Adam and welcome back to Scrap Backwards. This is actually the second one that I've filmed. The first one for some reason is corrupted, won't play, and whilst it looked like it had uploaded, it hasn't. So I'm filming another one. I have done a little bit of prep on this one, as you can see, which I will go through in a minute. But yeah, this is Scrap Backwards. There was no video last week because of housework. Basically, we're having a lot of work done on the house and I couldn't get to my desk, so it just didn't happen. So we are back this week with another Scrap Backwards, and I'm still working through my kit, as I will be for the next few months, and I hope to get a few more videos out there over the next few weeks now that things are a bit more normal. I also know that there is a bit of issue with volume. I really don't know why. I have a separate microphone, it's working, I've tested it, it's fine at my end. I'm working on it and I will invest in something new, but hopefully it's okay-ish for now. So I have started with this paper, which was in my kit, and it's paper number 3 from Page Evans Horizon. So it's quite an old paper. 2018, and I love this paper. There's also one in Truly Grateful. There's one in quite a few collections. What I did is I cut out each individual piece and then distressed it. I don't know if you can see. So each one has been stuck down again. I haven't stuck down in the middle because I plan on putting a photo there. We're scrapping backwards, so I still don't know what photo I'm going to use. I just know that I wanted to use this paper. And I've been through my trays of ephemera, which you will have seen in a previous Scrap Backwards video, and pulled out ones that will work. It's basically words and flowers. It may be a non-picture layout, I don't know yet. We'll see. Once we've got things down, I'll go off and see what photo I want to use. I'm thinking my photo is going to be something along that size, like maybe the inside of that or something, so I'll just bear that in mind as we are sticking things down, etc. I also have some Flair that I've colour matched from the Flair Hut, different releases, and then other bits and bobs as well. I'm not saying I'm going to use all this, and I've not been through the stickers yet, so we've got all sorts of stuff to use. I am, however, going to dive right in and start using some of it. So the florals are a mix of Page Evans, Doodlebug and Cocoa Vanilla Studio, and I'm basically going to use the colours on the starburst, sunburst, colour wheel, whatever you want to call it, as our colours, and then I'm going to tone on tone embellish really. I'm not going to colour match each colour, I'm going to have different shades of the same colour, as you can see here. But yeah, that's the sort of idea. Where's that thing gone? There. So I'm going to avoid sort of the inner circle bit. So excuse me, I basically want to use lots of different elements, and I will cross over. So you can see there I've gone over from the yellow to the orange just to bring it all together, and I think that will it will make each colour separate yet closer together, if that makes any sense at all. I know what I mean, I just don't necessarily know what I'm saying. Okay, so we're gonna got a little embellishment cluster going on there. I'm gonna add this birdie as well, for no reason other than it's yellow and quite cute. Some of them as well, such as that bird, that arrow, that flower, I have cut off a white border, and then I kind of gave up on that idea because I'm not very good at fussy cutting. But yeah, I did start with the intention of doing that, and as I say, quickly gave up because it just was not my thing. So I thought I can live with a bit of white border because we've got the distressed sort of borders, if you like, of our colour arrays. Okay, so I'm going to overlap the red and the orange together there. And we've got some small embellishments and big embellishments and all sorts of knicky knacks going on. I do want to use some stickers as well, as I say. So for example, we've got this chipboard flare that would look really nice here. That is from Pink Fresh Studio. Then we've got, let's have a look. Love Your Smile, that's nice. All sorts of fun stuff to use. Is that more of a pink Happy Days? That will work lovely there. So I'm just sort of building up some elements really. We've got one that says love as well. And I like this paper because it's all colours, of course. Let's have a look. I've got this arrow. I'm going to sort of cluster the arrow and the flare together. So we've got that there. There we go. And as I do, I seem to have lost my tape run. Tape runner. How can you lose that? Honestly. Okay, I'm gonna layer up this heart onto that flare. This may become something that I frame, I'm not sure yet. It depends what photo or piece we use in the middle. Okay, so that's some yellow, red, pink going on. We've also got this, which says Let's Get Lost, which I kind of like. So let's put that there. Wonder often, wonder always. Doesn't really have a need. No. We have got this which says adventure, so I'm just going to put that there for a minute. I know there's a white border, but I'm over that now. So it's just a case of building up different elements. I need to add a bit of extra adhesive to this puffy sticker and this banner. We've got this moment and adventure there. I love that. And then I have got another flare here. This is a Wonky Hearts flare, which is one of the populars. And a heart. It's quite a fiddly heart though, because yeah, it's just quite fiddly. So I think for that I'm just going to use a tiny bit of Nuvo Deluxe adhesive just on sides there. I'm going to sort of put that there. I like that. As I say, we're not going to use everything that I pulled out. It's surprising how much colour stuff we actually have. Yeah, I didn't realise until I was actually looking at things from a colour point of view. That might not work because of what we put there, but I'll put it there. Can't talk. I shall leave it there for now, is what I was trying to say. Pop that like so. So I'm using the ephemera very much as my base for all of this, and then adding in some stickers where I think they'll work. we've got this, which is a fabric ephemera piece from Pink Fresh Studio. Just need to stick that back together. It says explore. So the words that I'm using are very open. Could be used for anything really. So I'm just going to keep working my way through the colours really. I will do a little bit more with you guys, and then I will do a bit off camera just because it's quite repetitive. Hopefully you can see I'm just building up clusters quite randomly as well. I have all my embellishments to my left from the kit that I keep glancing over. There's just too many to have them all out. Quite like that Yay sticker because it brings a bit of the pink down without going too off our colours. And then we've got stars and hearts, which of course will always work. You can use a heart and a star on anything and everything, in my opinion. So that is what we're going to do. I'm going to layer one on top of that chipboard flare. Okay, then we've got some more flowers for our pink area. As I said, some of these are Paige Evans, some of them are, what's the other one? Cocoa Vanilla Studio. There we go. I'm just sticking some of them up on foam just to get that dimension and different textures, which I am a fan of. I've got this aeroplane, which I am going to use because it doesn't have to be travel. It's more of a decorative element, and it could mean something other than travel. I could make it work. I'm going to pop that like there. Yeah. And it's also pink, and I was struggling to find pink embellishments, so you take what you can. Got a flare to go there, and another flare that we can pop down here. These are from various sets. More news on flare coming soon. Okay. Pop that one there. So I'm going to put the flare on just so I know that I've used them. Pop this one there. And then we've got a blue one. I seem to have pulled out two red, I don't know why. There we go. Okay, and that's about it for what I had pulled out, I think. Don't need them. I want to use this speech bubble. These are Doodlebug, of course. You're out of this world. Sweet memories. Pop that down here. And then we've got some, that's a bit big. Got this one, which I might pop up on some foam actually. There we go. There. That's more lilac, so that's not going to work. And then we've got these two floral pieces, which will work. That looks quite random, but I can deal with it. So I'm just going to dive into my stickers. see if we can find anything that is a bit matchy for what we've got on here. And I will also have a look for a suitable photo. It's quite heavy, but that's okay. That's what we have so far. And I do love the way it looks. I always am a fan of these kind of papers and layouts. They just make me happy. I'll be right back. So, that turned out completely not as I expected. But here is the finished layout that I have actually framed to show you. So it's a 12 by 12 box frame from the Range in the UK. And yeah, I've used a photo that's not a photo of a place that has, this is for somebody who that place has a meaning. And yeah, I really like how it's come out. What I also ended up doing was using some phrase strips such as making memories, makes me laugh, just be yourself, that's my boy, funny guy, the good stuff. Things like that that are very generic. And then some scattering enamel dots, hearts and stars to finish it off throughout the layout. But that is what we have ended up with. And it's really different and I actually really like it. And I hope you guys do too. So that is this week's Scrap Backwards. I will be back with another one this week as well, which will be a normal layout. And yeah, don't forget to check out what Kathy has been up to, and thank you all so much for watching. Bye for now.